can't just be big and fat, bro. Like that's what you are, nigga. You ain't
But they
bodyguarding me
didn't
for
suspect
shit,
who actually did the
fat
crime.
ass
This
nigga.
house
Yo, what's up, yo? It's Tutu. Today we got is Blanco. I found all the evidence against David is bad. We're watching the second part of the video today because we posted the first half yesterday. So yeah, we already know like the gist. And honestly, how's y'all day going today? Cause I meant to ask y'all about my fucking Saints, yo. We got our first fucking win yesterday, dog. Oh my god, nigga, Saints Nation, yo. We got our first win, nigga. Hey, before we get started, you gotta check fit and then we go get to the vid, alright? Y'all fucks with it? Y'all fucks with it? Hey, if y'all see this, let me know. Rate it out of 10. Rate it out of 10 down below, bro. If y'all see this vid, y'all see the fit check type shit. But yeah, let's finish this vid from Blanco. And let's go, low key. If I have to stop and pause, I'm sorry, cause I low key got class. I gotta be in my history class at 12:30, bro. So like, yeah, and it's 11:50 right now as I'm recording this shit. So
I would have to
I
solve
gotta
as the
speed this shit
detective.
up.
So like when I was as the detective, I'd be like solving murders that I'm committing myself. And it was like a cool little story. I didn't think anything would come of it. Like
So in the midst of all of these pictures and
Hold
videos,
on,
streams, and whatnot, did other people know about this,
I had to
and
make sure
could
my
they have done
headphones are
something?
unmuted. There's this one video, bro. I recorded. That's why I keep taking my headphones off and looking at them, bro. One video I recorded, bro. The entire thing, I had the headset muted, bro. I was
Short
pissed.
answer is yes. Other people knew, but in terms of how much they knew and how much was actually done beforehand is a little hard to tell. Now, one of the only people that was confirmed to know about this wasn't a family member or a friend or anyone from David's crew. It actually was a random TikTok user who commented this on one of David's TikToks. Waiting for the LAPD to get your ass for messing with a 13-year-old girl. This was commented in February of
They're nasty,
2024,
bro.
just
I don't get how. I probably said this on the other part, but I don't get how you could be fucking 20 some years old and attracted to a 13-year-old kid. What the
two
fuck is
months
wrong with you,
before
bro?
Celeste went missing. This account really has no traceable activity in terms of following or followers of any kind. So how they know about the situation or who they even are is just a complete mystery. There was also a TikTok of one of Celeste's previous teachers actually explaining how he was a teacher for her before she went missing.
What?
Bro, I seen this on TikTok, bro. Or was it that or like my homie sent it in the group chat or some shit.
In front of this poster right here.
Bro, that
Hold
shit
up,
is
I got another
crazy.
one.
And it's always like, bro, it's always like crazy to think like with these missing kids and like shit. They all these kids they go missing and shit. Like, what if they just go missing mid school year and shit? And the teacher just like, I don't know, but
I got
like,
a picture on TMZ
that must
of
be crazy
these
from
other
shit though,
two
bro.
exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a
And then
second.
that must suck for like the teacher too to realize that like he was probably like having hope that they found her and shit. And then could you imagine that you look on the news and you see your former student like this she, and then you see like what the reason like she disappeared from your class. That's the reason, bro. That must suck.
She's also in my classroom.
Wait, how long ago was this?
We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month.
Fucking nasty. This is a fucking bro. That's a middle schooler, bro. Like, come on,
Told
nigga.
people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened. That it was this rapper, that they were like blackmailing him, all of this stuff. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car,
Dude,
cut into pieces.
dude.
You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media. Let me tell you another story.
Some
That
people
man just turned
criticize
that
the
into a
teacher for
crazy damn.
allegedly knowing about her relationship with David. However, he only found out about this after the police got involved with everything. So he wasn't really someone that could do anything at the time. But what about the family? Did they know? For legal reasons, it's unsure to
Ain't
fully
no way they
say,
didn't know,
but
bro.
personally, I believe that they completely did. There was an
Ain't no
alleged
way they
leaked DM
didn't
from
know, bro. Cause like, Shit, I don't even
from
know.
Celeste's
Fuck.
brother, who
But ain't no
claims
way,
that
ain't
not
no
only
for
did
real.
he know about it, but actually tried to report it to the police, but got nothing in return because of the lack of evidence. Dude, why does David follow
Bro,
you? All
it's
respect
always
to
the
your sister,
fucking,
and I
it's always the fucking cops and shit that are no help in these types of situations. I swear to God, bro. Always the fucking
hate how
cops that are
shitty people
never
are
any
being.
help,
Was
bro.
it really him?
Always,
Jesus.
they always got an excuse. They always, you need more evidence, you need more DNA, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. We can't go for it. All this shit could have been prevented if the cops actually did their
All of
fucking
me.
job, bro.
Yeah, it was him. Because he found my account out of nowhere and followed me. Fuck, well, he has it coming. That's wild, just randomly. Did you ever even talk to him? I met him once in person. Did you and your family know if your sister being with him? Like she was living
Lack
with
of
him? All
evidence,
this shit
nigga.
is so
Like, bro.
confusing and disgusting. I
Always,
know I went
always
to the police
fucking. Unless you're rich and famous and got hella money, bro, you're not getting. Come on, bro. Unless you're rich and famous and got hella money, you don't like. You might as well not even ask the
about
cops
it,
for
but
help
lack
in
of evidence,
situations
so it
like
was
this,
waved
bro.
off. Bullshit. Now that there's 1,000 people backing you up, that won't happen again, but if they had listened, I don't know. Damn. Was your sister, like, in love with him and choosing to stay? I'm guessing it was all just him manipulating her. Yeah, she was always saying that she was waiting till she was 18
Bro,
to get
it's
married and stuff like that. So at least if the brother did know about this, he tried to do something, but it
that's a
seems like
W,
the police
brother,
couldn't
bro.
really do much. But it
No,
seems like
no,
they
no,
can't be
no. They
said
could. I guarantee the cops could have done something, but they were just too fucking lazy to actually do something about it, bro.
about
I
Celeste's
guarantee
sister,
it.
who claims that they had no
There's no way
idea
they couldn't have done nothing with that type. There's no way some dude's gonna give you some information saying, oh, this older man is touching my 12-year-old sister and doing all this other stuff. And there's no way you can't do at least anything with that, even with little evidence, brother. You can't even look into him at least. Like, come
about
on, bro.
David and did not know anything about this. Celeste's sister actually addressed everything through Celeste's old Instagram account. First, she posted this on the story, thanking everyone and clarifying that the GoFundMe that was set up is legit. Yes, I do have access to her archive, but nothing from this account should go public. Police told us not to share any evidence since nothing has been finalized and we're not being updated on what's happening. For now, everything will stay private. Also, thank you all, we're so close to reaching the GoFundMe goal. She then posted afterwards claiming that they had no idea about David. Hey everyone, I've been reading through the comments and I just wanted to clear a few things up.
That's
First,
just
we are
cat.
absolutely
Their brother just said they knew about y'all, so you'd had to have known, bruh. That's cat. What the fuck?
not trying to scare
No, no,
anyone.
no, 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 no. No disrespect to the sister. I know you trying to grieve and stuff, but like saying you didn't know about what is going on is it's just complete BS, bro. Genuinely, my fault. Genuinely though, cause like brother filed the police report, so y'all had to have known about it. The brother filed the police report. Y'all had to have known the answer that he got back from the cops and shit. And you're gonna say you don't know nothing about it, bro, just so you could like, I don't even know, just to make yourself like, just to make yourselves look better. Like, of course you knew about it, bro.
Every single donation is going directly where it's supposed
And
to
I'm not trying
The
to be no
GoFundMe
disrespectful to the family and shit, cause like I know it's like a tough time and stuff, but like, come on.
was originally created
Let's
by
be
Celeste
let's be
herself.
100%
means aunt,
honest,
in
bro.
case you guys don't know. She did post it, but later had to take it down because people were digging into her account and finding personal information about the family. Out of respect for their privacy and to protect
No,
them,
people
during
like
this really
that.
painful
No, no, no,
time,
no,
we
no, no,
decided
no,
to share
no.
it here instead.
Oh
Adding to
shit,
this, we want to be clear that we did
bro. People like this.
out of
That
respect for
fucking
their privacy and
people
because
like this that dig into
Celeste
niggas
Tia
shit, bro.
herself. Tia means aunt, in case you guys don't know. She did post it, but later had to take it down because people were digging into
Bro,
her
niggas
account and
that do
finding
this,
personal information
niggas that do this and look into people and stuff like that, you're fucking weird. I hope you know that, bro.
about the family. Out
Like,
of respect for their privacy and to protect them, during this really
they
painful
find
time, we
secret
decided to
stuff
share
about
it here
people. They
instead.
find all this
Adding to
stuff
this, we
about
want
stuff.
to
And
be
like,
clear that
bro,
we
you're
did not know
weird
where
if you do
Celeste
that.
was, and
Genuinely,
also
I
we
hope you know
didn't
that.
know who David was. The police hadn't shared any information about
Cap,
him with us either. Her funeral will
cap.
likely be in 2 to 3 weeks once everything has been finalized. When this is over, we'll be activating this account. We are not cloud chasing, we are not scamming anyone. We're simply trying to honor Celeste and supporting her family through this. The fundraiser is simply
Bro,
about
I think
helping
they
the family through an
1000%
incredibly
know who
hard
David
moment. We
was.
really appreciate everyone's
And
support.
they can't. The reason they're saying they don't know who he was or what was going on is because if they do, they're gonna like. They're probably gonna be looked into and shit and like say, why don't you wait and stop it? Why don't you wait and do this? Why don't you wait and do that? So that's probably why they have to say they didn't know who he
Kindness
was.
and prayers. The reason why this is
Unless
so
I'm
odd
just
is because
slow
this
and
is
shit,
very
and that's not the
conflicting
reason at all.
information. We have a brother who says that not only did he know about this, but tried to report to the police, and then we have a sister who says that they had no idea
Yeah,
about
that's
any
just
of
it.
this type of stuff. Is it possible they really did not know? Maybe. I'm not really sure. 63,000 kids go missing in California every single year, and 95% of that are runaways, which is what Celeste was. But there are people girl who possibly also knew this before and tried to blow the whistle too. The day after her body was found, this was found on Reddit. This guy's a weirdo. A close friend's little sister ran away last year and this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in 7th grade at the time.
What?
LAPD sweeped his place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who's in the car. Nobody has heard from her pimping her out.
Yo, this guy's a weirdo. Close friend's little sister from the island. Oh, so you was friends with like the brother and shit. Okay. Close friend, little sister from the island. Ran away last year. You think your sister pimped her out.
She was in 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweeped his place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who's in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she was from Lake Elsinore. This
That
was
shit's
posted before the
crazy,
body
bro.
was identified, so pretty strange stuff. But if you think that's
That
weird,
shit's
look at this
nah. That's
before the body
definitely.
months.
They was
won't
definitely
release
talking
names as she's
about
still a
like.
minor, but she
That's
was from Lake
insane,
Elsinore.
bro.
This was posted before the body was identified, so pretty strange stuff.
Fuck.
But if you think that's weird, look at this post that was also posted before the news came out. This guy is a pedophile from what I've heard. My sister, who is now in the 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader, let's call her C, and she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 9th grade now, and it turns out C.
But ew, dude. Oh my, you don't hear yourself, bro. As a fucking grown ass man, you don't hear what you're doing, dating an in a girl that's in that grade, bro. Come on, no, yo, as a grown man, you don't hear that, you don't see that, and think to
These
yourself
friends
in
knew,
fucking
and he would pay them
disgust.
to keep their mouths shut. C has been missing for over a month, and no one knows her whereabouts. Definitely something strange going on. The fact that both of these were made before Celeste was even identified is pretty insane. The first post got the address of the Lake Elsinore, and the second one got the C name identified correctly. But I think one of the darkest aspects of this was actually David's Discord. Celeste was in this
Always
Discord
weird
where
ass niggas
she
on
and David
Discord,
would
bro.
literally
Deadass.
talk together in front of everyone. Look at this one from 2022 where David says, "Is Celeste in here?" and she responds with, "Hi David, bark." Or this one, "Hey Celeste, I missed you. Hi Marky, you did great. Facts, best bodyguard, he killed for me." I'm gonna bring up that bodyguard part later because this also plays into a big theory of mine. But there's
This
even
nigga's
direct
nasty,
messages between
bro.
Celeste and David that also leaked online, including one of David telling her to sneak out to go see him. "My parents are so fucking annoying. They won't let me see you perform. Don't worry, I'll fix it." But there's no way that Discord actually knew that this girl was underage and that David was
You're
secretly dating
fucking
her while
sick,
she was
David. I
missing,
hope you know.
right?
I hope you know you're a fucking sick ass individual, bro. Genuinely, bro. Like, wait, what time is it? Hold on. All right, I got 9 minutes to record the last 5 minutes of this shit. All right, bet. David, you're fucking weirdo, my nigga. Yeah, like I was saying, come on, bro. Like, I don't know. I genuinely don't understand how grown ass adults can like children, bro, and think it's okay and shit. And then they know they're in the they know they're in the wrong and shit when they try to like pay off their other friends and shit, and like pay off family members and shit, like to keep people quiet. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, if you're that, like, if you're willing to do all that, nigga, why would you pay off all these people that are just getting in a normal legal fucking relationship, nigga, with someone you could actually legally be with and legally be around and have
Wrong. There
fucking
were multiple times
normal
in this
human
Discord where
interactions with
people
them and shit,
actually
not a fucking
recognized
kid,
that
bro.
Celeste was a missing girl, and someone even tried to bring it up. He has a GF. Pretty sure he's dating right now. What? Yeah, her name is Celeste. I think Celeste was one of his GFs. Hey, who's the girl? Hey, you a Fed. One of the people in this Discord literally shared the post.
Yo, y'all should have
Who's
known
the
right
girl?
then and there, nigga. Come on now. Once he said that, y'all should have known right. Y'all should have reported his ass right then and there. Cause what you mean? What you mean? Someone's gonna ask me who's the girl and you're a fed. What could you mean by that, yo? Only like couple possibilities could mean is that like I don't know. She's like illegal or something. She's underage like she is, nigga. Or that's about it. That's like the only two ways it could be, bro.
Hey, you a Fed. One of the people in this Discord literally shared the poster of her missing and tried to expose David for being a pedo, but no one listened. Drop the one with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez. I want to tell everyone about how David is a pedophile.
Bro, it's
Did y'all
always
know
the
David
people-
likes kids? You aren't giving
It's
any proof.
always the people like this, bro. When there's like a fuck ton of people in the room and in like a chat and shit, always gonna be that one nigga that's right, bro. But nobody's gonna listen to him. I guarantee it, bro. And then when the news, I guarantee when the news came out, they was all dick sucking this nigga. Oh my god, you were right. Oh my god, I believed you from the start. Oh my god. Oh my God, you brought this all to light and
So that's
everything.
all I'm gonna think. This, the girl. She came back home in March and then went missing again in April. This was posted a year before she died, and 4 months after she went missing.
Bro,
Unfortunately,
she
this guy's
genuinely, if niggas actually listened and like did their jobs and stuff, bro, she genuinely could have been saved, bro. Like after watching this video and listening to all these like people trying to help her and stuff, she
attempt
genuinely
went
could have been saved.
nowhere. He
If
was just
people
completely
actually
ignored.
listened,
This
bro.
is proof that there already was presented evidence to the public about David being a pedophile to some degree, but how much they could have actually helped, to me, in my opinion, is unknown. If
I
that
genuinely
earlier
believe
DM
something
of
could have helped,
Celeste's
bro.
brother is true and he actually did try to report this to the police, I mean, who knows if the Discord could have been able to do anything. The Discord moderator would address the situation claiming that he had no idea that David was dating a girl that was younger than 18.
Yeah.
He believed that she was at least 18 to 19, but he did know that they were dating. Now, Celeste did lie about her age in this Discord, claiming that she was 18 plus, but if you look at any of her pictures,
bro.
you know that this girl's
You
not
could
of
tell that
age.
you bro, she looked like she
Maybe
was
in some of the
12
most
right there.
recent pictures, she could pass for
What the
maybe like
fuck?
15 or 16.
Right here, I'll give her like 14, but in
Discord
this
claiming that she
one,
was 18 plus, but if
this one I'm giving her like 12 max. I'm giving her like 12 max. I'm not gonna lie.
you
No,
look
no,
at
no, no.
any
She
of her
can't pass for
pictures,
18 in
you
that
know
pic.
that this girl's
Nope.
not of age. Maybe in some of the most recent
Right there, I
pictures,
give her
she could pass
14.
for maybe like 15 or 16. But in no way does this girl look like a legal adult. I mean, come on now. So Discord clearly knew to some
Sick ass
extent.
nigga day. And you're a rich rapper, famous rapper too. So you had everything, my nigga. You just threw that. You threw it all the way for a fucking kid. I can't.
But there also was quite a lot of other activity going on in Discord on David's part too. Like where he would encourage his fans to lie about their age. Or where he talks about watching gore to desensitize himself. There's so much that went on in this Discord, but that's basically the gist of it. That shit really needs to be investigated. So let's get into
a
the
fucking
reason
weirdo,
why
bro.
David
Cause what's your
actually did
this
this.
dude likes kids. This dude likes gore. This dude was wearing that bloody ass shirt in the last part. He was making lyrics about fucking killing people and stuff. What the hell is wrong with this nigga, bro?
He cared about this girl so much, why did he murder her? Well, the main theory surrounding this was the fact that she was allegedly pregnant, and that honestly would make a lot of sense. It's one thing to date an underage girl and kind of like keep her hidden, but for that same girl to be pregnant would really blow everything out of the water. You can't hide a child like that. It's suspected that he found out that she was pregnant and then killed her to basically hide the secret for good. So what evidence do we have on this? Well, to be honest, not a lot. It's really just a hunch. There were reports about allegedly finding some infant remains around.
I mean, honestly, that honestly would. There's honestly, I can't think of any other any other reason he would do what he did to her unless he got her pregnant. Because if that man cared about this, oh my God, this is weird. This man made a song about her, cared about her, all this apparently. Oh my God, I'm sorry, yo. I can't. I can't even like talk and shit right now
mentioned
because
that
this
David
shit
was
is just
staying at
like.
the time of Celeste's murder, but none of this has been confirmed. In terms of the autopsy, they didn't find anything about Celeste being pregnant, but it hasn't been ruled out either. Considering her body is in such grave shape and it was returned to her family by now, it's very unlikely that we'll ever find out. And there could be many other reasons as to why David did this, but to me, this seems like a very likely reason. Another theory that I also want to bring up is the fact that David most likely did not act alone on this. In my opinion, I believe he played a big role in the motive of this, but in terms of the actual dirty work, I think someone helped him out. Possibly from a bodyguard. That's usually how a lot of these things go down. To me, in my opinion, it just seemed way too orchestrated and strategic.
I genuinely hope this nigga gets so fucking long in prison, bro. Oh my, oh, I, um, if he's guilty, I want this man to serve as long as possible in prison. I'll say that.
To seem like a one-man job. And there were rumors of his bodyguard being arrested and
How are you a
connection to all this,
bodyguard,
but
though,
again,
Dennis?
that also is not true.
What the fuck are you guarding? You're
what
guarding
is
the damn
official here.
fridge, nigga.
The police said that they
You're not even
suspect that
guarding the
Celeste
fridge. You're
was
eating the
murdered
fucking fridge,
in the
nigga.
house that David was
You're not a
staying in.
bodyguard, bro. In order to be a bodyguard, you need to have big muscles and shit. You can't just be big and fat, bro. Like that's what you are, nigga. You ain't
But they
bodyguarding me
didn't
for
suspect
shit,
who actually did the
fat
crime.
ass
This
nigga.
house was raided, and cops took a bunch of computers and laptops and other devices
Oh,
for
fuck.
evidence. David and his manager just so happens to break their lease on this house the day after the raid. Keep in mind, this is like a very nice mansion that's in the Hollywood Hills and costs like $20,000 a month to rent. So let's look at how he possibly did it. The Tesla, the abandoned one, was found 0.1 miles away from this exact same house too. And the way that it was driven, it seemed like it was brought down into a specific alleyway that had no security camera so that no one could see them driving the car. Pretty interesting. At the time of me recording this video, no charges have been pressed against David, but he is planning to cooperate fully with the authorities. He's canceled his tour, he did not drop the deluxe to his album that he planned to drop, and every single artist and brand that once worked with him has been trying their best to disassociate with him fully. And again, at the time of me making this video, David has not released any official statement of any kind. There was suspicion that he was deleting certain posts from his subreddit and moderating it to try and derive any evidence away from him, which is not a good
You're
look.
fucked,
At the end of the
nigga.
day, I am not a detective, but there doesn't really seem to be
It's
much of
raps,
an alibi
dog.
for David in this situation.
Hey,
Even if he
hey,
did
bro, hey, bro, hey, enjoy, dog, dead ass. Enjoy, nigga, cause hey, you brought this on yourself, you weird bitch. All you had to do was make music and actually be a normal functioning human being in society, and that's not what you did, yo. I got no like, if you're found guilty, I got no like, no sympathy for you. I don't feel bad for you one bit, genuinely, I don't.
kill that girl, even if he didn't actually cause her to die in some type of way. He is a pedophile. It's very obvious that he
Yes.
had a relationship with this
Yeah, even exactly. Even if he's didn't do the killing, but he's still a pedophile, nigga. Still, yeah, you're still weird, nigga. Yeah,
aged child, and that
you're
he
still yeah,
R-worded this girl
weird ass
repeatedly.
nigga.
And yes,
Oh God,
I
you did.
say R-worded because that is what happens when you are with someone who is not of legal age to consent, which alone is beyond fucked up. Celeste's family had given her a
Nasty,
proper
bro.
funeral, so at least they were able to get some sort of closure and say goodbye.
That's sad, bro. Alright, I genuinely, I hope David, if he's guilty, I hope he gets what he deserves. You're a fucking weirdo, pedophile, murderer, anything, bro. But other than that, make sure y'all, like I said, we're trying to hit 1,000 end of the year. Uh, Let me know any more information I might be missing about this case down below in the comments if y'all see this vid. But other than that, make sure you remember hard work pays off, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.